Joining us now are Slim, yeah, that's really Slim, the skeleton, and Carlene and Dr. Mollo. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Thank you very much. How are you?
Great. So I said I love people with sense of humor. So I believe in the 17 years, this is the very first time that Slim has joined me. And how is Slim doing today?
How you doing, Slim?
Is he doing all right?
He's a little nervous this morning coming in.
A little nervous, a little shaky. He's got shaky bones,
I had to calm him down a little bit.
Shaky bones. Dr. Mollo, you're a chiropractor.
Yes.
Tell us about your practice.
So our practice is a family-based practice. It's what I've always wanted to do all my life, was to be a family practitioner. And what I've seen over the years is practices kind of going away from, being family-centric and being this big conglomerate, and I want to kind of reverse that back in my practice and be more family-centric and make people feel comfortable, because it's not only these things that heal, it's the contact I have when you come in. It's me putting a hand on your shoulder saying everything's gonna be okay. We have a very stressful society now, so it's not only the adjustments and the physical things people are coming in, they're coming in for a little bit of break, 15 minutes. Slim here is, a little comedy sidekick. Carlene's got a smile on her face all the time in the office, and the three of us work really well together. Patients see my daughter growing up before their eyes.
Wow.
She's been on video. She does adjustments to me after I adjust her, which is a chiropractic treatment. And so they've seen video of her growing up since she's 6 months old, so it's being 6 years old now. People bring in their children. When they've had a good experience, I see their family starting to come in. So it makes me feel good that I can give back to the community. And part of my reward of the job, I guess, that we're doing is that they're entrusting their family and friends with our care.
Now, Carlene, chiropractic, a lot of times people think that, I'm just going to go and they're going to crack my back and stuff like that. And it's not like that anymore, right? No. What made you decide to work at this practice?
Generally, I've seen sitting for long, sports, receptionists, that kind of stuff. It hurts your back, it hurts your neck, and I never liked medicine, So I wanted to do something like this. And when I saw there was an interview up for somebody like me, my style and my what I like, I went to him and I realized that people walking out, pregnant people, 1-year-old babies coming in, their fix was not just comfortable, but coming back each time. I said I wanted to be here. It's 4 years I'm here.
Yeah.
It means a lot. People don't realize that we're born with subluxations.
Correct.
So like when you come through the birth canal, or even if you're like a C-section baby,
yep.
right? Those little bones that are holding your neck, they get crinched.
That's
right?
usually the first time you get a subluxation. Yes.
Right.
Yep.
And then sometimes there's like the goo. What's the goo? What's the little mushy stuff between
the discs?
The discs.
Yeah.
Right. Between
yep.
the discs.
Yep.
What's the stuff that you could get it pushes out? You get a bulging disc.
Well, you can get the center of the disc, and
okay.
If there's enough pressure on it. We equate like a bulging disc to more like if you're biting into a donut and the jelly comes out a little bit.
Right.
And a herniation would be if there's like a gumball like in the center of that, and the gumball actually comes out one way or another.
Okay, but by aligning the spine, it does help us with overall wellness.
Absolutely, yes, yep.
And a lot of times people don't realize that. They don't realize that it's all connected.
They don't. They focus more on symptoms, and fixing symptoms means that you're not fixing the cause. So you're just going to keep doing. You're just going to be putting patches on something instead of fixing it.
Can jaw pain or I guess how does that work? Like certain parts of your spine connect different parts of your structure.
Right.
Correct? It's
Correct.
like the apparatus
right.
for all your organs and things like
Correct.
that.
Yep.
Right? Where do you see the most pain? Is it in your L's?
Cervical C's up here.
The C's.
Yeah,
okay,
yep.
So you got the C's.
Yep.
And then what else do you have?
T's are in the middle spine.
Okay.
And then the L's are the lower back.
The lumbar
yep.
part. The wing.
Yep.
Okay. So do you see more pain in certain joints?
When I first started practicing, I saw a lot more lower back pain because I think people's jobs are more physical.
Okay.
I've been in practice now for 24 years. It goes like that.
Wow, it does, right?
But I've seen more now, especially since COVID, since more people are working from home now in front of their laptops and desktops and stuff. I see a lot more neck pain, upper back pain, shoulder pain, coming in posturally, like, with their shoulders rolled in.
teens on their cell phones.
Yes, yes, yep.
Hello.
Yeah.
Kids.
So like my youngest is 17 and I looked over at him one time and I see this like bump out on his, and I
Yes.
said, Matthew.
Yep.
And he's like, what, Mom? I said, what is that? And I could touch it and
Yep.
it felt like it was like an actual extra lump.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
And it's because they're doing this all day. Not just
Exactly.
teens, but
Right.
I probably have one too, if you like that. So it's not just the humpy shoulders, right? But
Yeah.
okay, so what is that? Is that like cartilage or muscle that's
So,
causing
yeah,
that?
so what
Can
happens-
you release that?
Yeah, so what happens is like ligaments and tendons that connect, from here to the shoulder and going down the spine also. And when you do, they actually have a technical term for it now. It's called tech neck or text neck.
Oh, tech neck.
Yeah. And what's actually happening is that the neck is, instead of having that curvature,
Right, it's supposed
like
to go
thi-
this
it's
way,
supposed
like
to
a
have a curve
C,
like
like a
this.
reverse, right?
Yep, the neck is actually sliding forward like this. So you're not actually getting a lump so much. I mean, you can get inflammation there and it can cause a lump, but more times than not, it's that head translating forward and your spine being back over here that it kind of protrudes a little bit more and you get that hump
Okay.
in the back
and
of the
can
neck.
you help that?
Absolutely, yeah.
Great.
Yep.
Thank you, Dr.
Yeah.
Look at
Mollo.
Slim.
Yeah.
See
And
his
as a
neck?
slim.
Yeah.
I have one other question.
Yeah.
You know, like when you go to the dentist, you make sure that you brush your teeth 3 times. Do people walk into your office trying to have the perfect posture?
Yeah, you know how many times somebody
Like,
comes
I'm
in?
a chiropractor.
Yeah.
Okay, let me balance this book on my head.
Yeah, yeah.
Make sure my spine's straight.
Yeah, we can tell. We
You
can tell. But yeah, definitely we get some people that try to stand,
talk
but
about- okay.
you really can't
Do
do
it.
that. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I appreciate you both being here. Thank
No
you
problem.
so
Thank
much.
you very much.
Happiness to you. And thank you for bringing a smile to our face today.
All right, I'm glad we could do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's like, he's a skeleton and he's wearing a Halloween tie.
Yeah, he's in
I just-
every occasion.
Yeah,
Slim
that-
is dressed
Nice
up.
to meet you, Donna.
Nice to meet you too, Slim.
There you go.
There you go. Stay tuned for more, and hopefully you learned something about your spine and your health, and maybe we can all get rid of that cell phone lump in the back of our tech neck. Be well.